How to create opportunity out of thin air. That's what we're going to be talking about today. It's not about luck. It's not about being an interesting or special person. Everybody can learn the methods to attract and become a magnet to all of these amazing opportunities. It's a 4-step framework that is going to open your mind and make this so much easier than you ever thought possible. Create opportunity, reveal everything. This is what we call the core method, and this is the framework we're going to use to train ourselves to create opportunity out of thin air. So, why am I making this video? Have you ever seen one of these people that it seems like something interesting is always going on in their life? They always have a cool opportunity going on. They always have doors open for them. There's always a new development in their journey to reaching their goals, and they are constantly reaching their goals and reaching new heights. You can be one of those people, and you are one of those people, and you just haven't revealed that part of yourself to yourself yet. If you're interested in that, pay attention. CORE also stands for 2 things: create opportunity to reveal everything, and also clarify, observe, radiate, and execute. Step 1, clarify. The goal of this is to get crystal clear on the type of opportunity you want. Be very specific on what opportunities you are looking for. Now, how do you do this? If you watch me, you know what I'm going to say. Journaling. Why do I advocate for journaling so much? Because it really helps you get extremely specific and extremely crystal clear. Your own thoughts, you may think you know exactly what you want, but when you go and write it down, you start to find gaps in your own thinking, and writing it out helps you find those gaps and fill them in. So, a journal prompt that I'm going to give you for step 1 is, if I could design the perfect opportunity for myself right now, it would look like ... So this is an interactive process. You can start right now with this framework. I'm going to include the specific journal prompts that you are going to use to do this framework on yourself today. You can start with this process literally today. So grab your pencil or pen, your coffee, your notebook. You can even do this on your notes app while you're listening to this, but get started today. You can get started today with creating your opportunity for yourself out of thin air. You're going to write down specifics: people, projects, income, places, the outcomes, the feelings that you feel during this, and the timeline. All of those things you're going to want to include in this journal prompt. So don't just finish the sentence in one sentence. It should be multiple sentences because you need that specificity. Here's the trick. Clarity signals your subconscious about what to attract. It's not going to work if it's all muddled up in your head. It doesn't really work when you don't put it physically on paper or somewhere where you can clearly see it and read it. So that was the first step. Step 2, observe. Here's the goal of step 2. You're finding hidden doors in your current reality. This is the part that some certain people are so naturally good at. They are naturally good at looking at their surroundings and seeing exactly what doors are open to them, or what they could open, to create situations that are going to put them in the path towards their goals. So here's a journaling prompt for this step. What situations, connections, or challenges around me could lead to this opportunity? Notice how I said challenges. Don't edit these prompts. Use every part of the prompt and think deeply about it. This is not a one-size-fits-all journal prompt. For this specific goal of creating opportunity out of thin air, you can't take somebody else's personal manifestation or their affirmations and use it for yourself. This is a personal thing. So this is why I'm telling you guys, take your notebooks and write this out for yourself. This is not a one-size-fits-all thing. This is very personal and unique to you. If you want to create opportunity out of thin air, you have to do it for yourself with this framework. Look inward in your life. When you're doing this journal prompt, look for overlooked moments, conversations, free resources that you have that you don't think about often, open events, and skills that you already have. All of these things take into consideration things that you really might overlook in your life and that you don't think have too much importance. Here's a hidden secret for this step. Most people have opportunities right there and they fail to notice them. That is so key. Step 3, radiate. The goal of step 3 is to make your energy, skills, and availability visible to the entire world. How can you do this? One way is social media, obviously. But you don't have to be on social media to do this step. Journaling prompt for this step. How can I show my value or readiness without forcing it? When I say to the world, it's not the entire world. It doesn't have to be to the entire world. It's your world. Whatever you're trying to get, you're going to know what the world means, what world your goal is in. So that could be people in your school, your family, the field you're trying to get into. So what are examples of showing your value without forcing it? You can share your work online, like I said. You can ask people for feedback. People in, let's say, the field you want to get into, whatever it is. And you can be generous with small actions that show your skill. So here's the key part of this step. When you are eager to be part of something and when you're eager to get to your goal, that's when opportunities start to come to you and flow to you. And finally, you are now closer than ever to creating opportunity out of thin air, because this is the final step, step 4, execute. The goal of executing is to take micro actions that pull opportunity into reality, into your reality. The journal prompt for this step is, what small actions can I take today that would move me closer to this opportunity? What are some examples? Sending an email, joining a new group, meeting somebody new, creating a piece of content. This is a step that's going to take it from something intangible to something tangible. Because when you take several of these micro actions together, over and over and over again, doing them consistently, what are you going to get? You're going to get the opportunities. They're going to be right there in your hand. You're going to be able to touch them. That's going to be the tangible result from doing this framework. And those are the 4 simple steps. I hope you are following along and doing the journaling. And whatever comes to you to add on, the more specific, the better. These are the 4 base prompts, but you can add more prompts as you like. Here's the point. Creating opportunities is not about luck. It is literally about core. Clarify, observe, radiate, and execute. And that is why in the other iteration of core, create opportunity, reveal everything. That's why we say reveal everything, because we're revealing something that's already in your life. Opportunity is in your life currently waiting to be revealed by you. It's very simple. You need to do 2 things. Journal these frameworks with intention and act consistently. Those are the 2 things you need. When you do these 2 things, doors open for you consistently. They will continue to open for you all the time. Where there were none before, or where you didn't see them before. Because that's the truth, is that there are doors all over for you, and you just need to open your eyes to them. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Check out my pop store and my TikTok, and let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. I read every comment. And I really hope that you see an opportunity today, and let me know if you try this, what are your results? And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day and be blessed.